It's about my contemporary, Degas, and our contemporary, the artiste Ward. A reading from the words of the Wards. What if someone admired a certain piece of art? And what if that person tried to create, in person, that work of art? And what if someone took a photo of that recreation? And what if someone painted a portrait of the recreation as captured in the photo? And what if that painting was again photographed as part of an original recreation? And what if that recreation, with the painting of the recreation inserted into the recreation, was staged as part of a collaborative performance piece? Well, then we would be here today, just as we are. Now, you've seen the original, you've seen the photo, you see the real people. And these were real people in their day. This was Marcelin de Boutin. He was a friend of mine. I met him at Manet's home. He was also a friend of Degas. He, Degas, I, Manet, we all drank a little absinthe in our day. And this young lady is Ellen Andre. And Ellen was a model. She was a model for not just Degas, but Manet and Renoir. She was also a stage actress. Now, the original work by Degas was not well accepted when it was first introduced. As a matter of fact, it was so ill accepted that it was placed into storage for 17 years. And then when it was reintroduced in England, it was pounded even worse, if you can imagine. And in the criticism at that time, it was referred to as trash, dirt. The lady was referred to as a whore.
Give him a quarter, man.
And now, let us hear from that lady. Young lady?
It never gets old.
Why ask me? I was only rented for the night.
Now, notice how, though she is French, she speaks with a Cockney accent. But the real star of the painting and everything else is the very drink that she holds in her hand. And who can name that drink?
Absinthe.
Absinthe. And what does absinthe do? Does it make the heart grow fonder? No. Obviously not. The gentleman is not drinking absinthe. He's drinking tea or coffee. But he looks pretty dissolute. So how do you think his evening went last night? Do you think he may have had some absinthe last night?
Maybe.
Have you anything to say, sir?
As a long-time bohemian, I've experienced a lot. I, in fact, came to your state many years ago in the 1870s. Established myself in New Orleans on Esplanade, and was the actual model for Monsieur Degas. I drank at the old Absinthe House. I established a restaurant, the Degas House. So I've been around.
Yes.
It's all about him.
Before we leave, anybody knows the ingredients of absinthe? Anybody know what's in absinthe? The number one ingredient, wormwood. Exactly right, wormwood. Doesn't that sound appetizing? Wormwood, anise, and fennel are the main ingredients. And absinthe was outlawed pretty much worldwide, and in the U.S. it was outlawed in 1912, and only in 2007 did it become legal again here. A lot of people say that it causes hallucinations, but there have actually been medical despite this gentleman's experience, there have been actual medical studies that show that that is not the case. It does not cause hallucination. And perhaps that's one of the reasons that it was made legal again. But anyhow, thank you for your attention, and please observe the beauty